How many tests are there in the PTE Academic test? What are their time slots? Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Amy, your PTE trainer from PTE.tools. In this video, I will go through with you the format of the PTE Academic test so that you will have an overview of what the test is like. The PTE Academic tests your 4 communicative skills: speaking, writing, reading, and listening. Completing all of the sections on an average takes around 2 hours. The test includes 20 tasks divided into 3 sections as shown here. And there are no breaks during the whole test. The first section of the test is speaking and writing. This section is 54 to 67 minutes long, and it contains 7 different question types. It is the longest section of the test. You will be tested on your speaking and writing skills using English you might hear in an academic environment. Before getting into the first question type, there will be a personal instruction part. This part is an opportunity for you to give your selected institutions some information about yourself. You will have 25 seconds to read the prompt and prepare your response, then 30 seconds to record your response. This item is not scored but will be sent together with your score report to the institution selected by you. You are only able to record your answer once. Then you will officially start your test with the first question type, read aloud. There are a total of 6 to 7 items. This test tests your speaking and reading skills. You will have 30 to 40 seconds to read the text on the prompt and prepare. You will then hear a short tone. After the tone, you need to start speaking immediately. Time to answer varies by item. Depending on the length of each text, you can record your response only once. The second task is repeat sentence. There are a total of 10 to 12 sentences. This test tests your speaking and listening skills. You are asked to repeat a sentence exactly as you hear it after listening to a recording of the sentence. There is no short tone to notify you. You are not able to replay the audio, and you just can record your response once. The third task is describe image. It has 3 to 4 images to describe. This test tests your speaking skills. An image is shown on the screen. You will have 25 seconds to study the image and prepare your response. You then hear a short tone. After hearing the tone, you will need to start describing the image in detail immediately. You can record your response only once. And the fourth task is retell lecture. It has 1 to 2 lectures. This test tests your speaking and listening skills. After listening to or watching a lecture, you will have 10 seconds to prepare. Then, when the microphone opens, you need to start speaking immediately. You can record your response once. The next task is answer short question, where you are asked to answer with a single word or a few words to some questions. There are 5 to 6 questions, and your speaking and listening skills are tested. The sixth task is summarize written text. After reading the text, you need to write a 1-sentence summary of the given passage. There are 1 to 2 items and 10 minutes each. The task tests your reading and writing skills. And the last task of this whole section is essay, where you need to write a 200 to 300 word essay on a given topic. There can be 1 to 2 essays and 20 minutes each. This test only tests your writing skills. And then we move on to section 2, reading. This part of the test is 29 to 30 minutes long, and it contains 5 different question types. Because PTE Academic is an integrated skills test, the first task, reading and writing, fill in the blanks, also assesses writing skills. For this item type, there is a passage with some missing words. You will need to select the most appropriate words from the drop-down list to restore the text. This task has 5 to 6 questions. The second task is multiple choice, multiple answers. It has 1 to 2 questions. You will need to read the passage and answer the multiple choice question. There is more than one correct response. The next task is reorder paragraphs. It has 2 to 3 items. Several text boxes appears on the screen in random order. You need to restore the original order of the text by selecting text boxes and drag them across the screen. And the fourth question type is fill in the blanks. The name of this task may sound similar to the first type of this reading section, but the interface and the requirements are different. This fourth task includes 4 to 5 questions. A text will appear on the screen with several gaps in it. You will need to drag words from the box below to fill the gaps. So you may call this task drag and drop. The last task of the reading section is multiple choice, single answer. There will be 1 to 2 texts. After reading the text, you need to answer a multiple choice question by selecting one response. And that's it for the reading section. Here comes the last section, listening. This part is 30 to 43 minutes long, and it contains 8 different question types. The first task is summarize spoken text. It has 1 to 2 items and 10 minutes each. You will hear an audio recording and then need to write a 50 to 70 word summary of what you heard. In this test, your listening and writing skills are tested. And the second question type is multiple choice, multiple answers. This test includes 1 to 2 items and tests your listening skills. You will listen to a recording and answer a multiple choice question. There is more than one correct response. The next test is listening, fill in the blanks. There will be 2 to 3 items. You are presented with a transcript of the audio recording. However, some words are missing. You can restore the transcript by typing in the missing words. Because you need to listen and write, your listening and writing skills are assessed. The fourth task is highlight correct summary. It has 1 to 2 items. You need to select the summary that best matches the recording. And because you are listening and reading, your listening and reading skills are assessed. The next task is multiple choice, single answer, which includes 1 to 2 items. Your listening skill is tested. After listening to a recording, select the paragraph that best summarizes the recording. The sixth question type is select missing word, where the last word or group of words in the recording has been replaced by a beep sound. You need to select the most appropriate option to complete the recording. This task has 1 to 2 items and it tests only your listening skills. And the seventh task is highlight incorrect words. In this task, the transcript of a recording appears on the screen. You need to identify the words in the transcript that is differ from what is said. This task has 2 to 3 items and 2 skills of yours, listening and reading, will be tested. The last task of this listening section, also the last task of your whole PTE test, is write from dictation. This class includes 3 to 4 items. Your listening and writing skills is tested because you will need to hear a short sentence and then type the sentence into a response box at the bottom of the screen. You can only listen to the audio recording once. And that's the whole format of PTE Academic test. That sounds a lot, but don't worry. Watch my next video and make sure not to miss it, because the next video after this one is the most crucial one. It will help you thoroughly plan your PTE journey. So goodbye for now, and I will see you in the next video.